I'm sure you've all been aware of this storm that's been going on. And all my park ups are near big trees, hidden out the way. And I don't like to be, I like to be out the way, that's how I like it. No one to bother me, no one to get bothered by me being there. But yeah, I decided to come to a campsite, which is only a little cheap campsite, but there's no big trees that are going to fall on my van. Because I was sat there the other morning as this storm came in, and it literally, I looked out the window, the side window next to the bed, and I just sort of could see the trees waving back and forth. And it got to the point where it was like, do I trust it? Do I trust these trees enough to let my home be in, potential danger, should I say? So yeah, I decided to make the move, and I don't really tend to come to campsites. I like to every now and again, just to relax and not have to worry, and I can have the windows down and not have people peering in or questioning what I'm doing. I don't think you can hear that. Like, even now, it's like when the storm hit like a couple of days ago. It's still, the aftermath is still going on. It's still lingering around. I'm rocking back and forward here. You can hear my kettle banging for her. So yeah, I've just been chilling here for the last 2 days. Obviously it's been raining and windy, and it's not a very good situation to be working in. And yeah, quite frankly, I quite refuse to work in the rain unless I can help it. Unless it rains halfway through my job, then I'll do it. But yeah, it's just going to be, I think this is my last day here. I'm going to, get back out to my park ups. I think I'm just going to have to risk it now, because I don't want to be spending all my money on a campsite. It sort of defeats the object of what I'm doing. And most campsites these days are like camper van club rates, so it ends up being anything from £10 to £15 per night. And with me not having a 240 hookup, it's kind of pointless, because I'm just parked in the field, and then that's it really. Well, I'm on the hard standing, but parked in the field, not using all the facilities I could use but still get charged for, which I understand. It's a flat rate, I get it, but yeah, I think it's today. I'll chill here for today. I do a few little bits in the van. Like I say, I want to change those bulbs over from LED, from normal bulbs to LED. See if they work for a start. I mean, they are meant to be these technical bulbs that won't mess up with my system, and it won't make them flash quicker and stuff like that. But I'm going to try it and see what it looks like. Obviously, if they're terrible, I'll switch them back over again. But as you know, with me, I like to tinker with all my stuff and get it to how I want it. So yeah, I'm gonna have my morning coffee, get my coffee made, and then I'm gonna put these bulbs in and see what they look like. I ain't got any clue. I am just winging it, but we'll see. That's that idea out the window. Way too windy for that. Way too windy to be messing around in the outside with bulbs and stuff. Got 2 of them in, I thought that'll do. Can't be bothered now. Trying to hold the bonnet up and trying to hold the back doors open. The wind's trying to take them away. Nah. Same for everyone else, but we just had like a sudden downpour. So, as you know already, I've been at this campsite for the last 3 days. It looks like this weather's calmed down a bit, so it looks like I should be able to move on now. Today I'm just up, I'm about to have my morning coffee. What I will show you is, in here, I started starting my day with drinking some CBD infused coffee, which you'd put it in a percolator or a French press, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I find it helps with my start to the day, keeps my mind sort of focused, doesn't stop me from wandering. And yes, I know what you're going to say, it's got a weed plant on it. Yes, that's like, it hasn't got THC in it. It's not going to get you high. It's more just gives you a minute just to chill and just be like, right, trying to get my day sorted. And it helps with so many other things as well. So do your research, look it up. If you go on to, I get my stuff from CBD with Soph, so I don't know if you can see that, but if you go on to her Instagram, I'll put a link down in my description for her page, and yeah, go and have a look. She's amazing customer service. Any questions, throw it in her inbox, she'll always answer it. And yeah, so I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna have my breakfast, might have some waffle and eggs, you know how I do. And then I've got to go and head to the job I did, the Honda, the one with the paint job. If I go put some auxiliary belt on that, and then, to be honest, I think I'm going to start heading south, because I want to be in Devon by the weekend. Not entirely sure how long I'm going to be there for, but yeah, at least a couple of days. As none of you are probably aware, I have a 12-year-old daughter, and it was recently her birthday, and with all this stuff going on, and yeah, it's been manic. But yeah, I'm going to go take her out for the day. Waffles. Oh, steaming up the lens. Waffles, and then what you do is you put one waffle on, then you put the egg on, then you put the bit of sauce on, and then you put the other waffle on top, and then you shut it down. And a waffle and a batch. Bosh. I'm at this job and I've got auxiliary belt and power steering belt to fit on this Honda, and I've already took the tray off, but if you look under here, you've got, I don't know if you can see that, oh, there we go, we've got first tensioner, this one here. Pretty sure you've got to slacken that bolt off first, which then allows that to slide down on these two bits. When you adjust this, that should bring that down and let the pressure off that bolt. And then we've got this one behind it, which is this one, which runs off from the alternator up there, which, if I show you from the top, there's the bonnet catch there. It's got a tensioner. Don't know if you can see this, but it is there. So I've got to slacken that off, but I've also got to let off the bolt at the bottom, which is somewhere down here, which will allow that to pivot off. Do you get what I mean? So it pivots, as it pivots tighter, and you slacken it off and it brings it closer, which then releases the bolt. I'm going to get hit with a wheelie bin at any minute. Ugh. Anyway, this one here, see I've half put it on, and then what happens there is if I turn the engine over using this one, it'll pop it on. It saves you getting lever bars in there and messing it up and you know this, that and the other, but it's easier. Little top tip, comes up through the bottom runs into the tensioner, and then when you tighten it up, it basically goes into the bottom of here. And then what happens is when you tighten it up, it brings that pulley down, creating that tension in this belt. My old rule of thumb is tightening a belt, get to the slackest side, so it'll be up there when I'm finished. And if you can turn that belt to its side like that, that's enough. Anything more than that, you need to tighten it up. And don't forget to tighten up the tensioner, because if you don't, it'll wiggle its way loose. And as you can see, voila! So yeah, trying to put this back together, put all the trays back on and stuff like that, get it down off the jack, and then I might go meet up with a friend, and then I'm going to go meet up with some more friends. I'm going to go to the gym, have a shower and a workout. Well, I work out in the shower obviously, and then I'm going to go down to Stonehenge I think for a couple of days, because like I say, as I've already said, I'm heading down to Devon to see the little one, so yeah, you might see some sea signs. So I think we're on about going for a nice little walk while the sun's going down, but no, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not even an influencer. I'm just a guy with a van.
Like the casual walk.
I want to make a point of that. It was like a well-oiled machine, wasn't it?
Yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Back to base. that was a nice little bit of a walk going out and about. Nice to get out and about in the woodland, and you know, foraging a bit of wood for Aidan and Biff and Jamie. But yeah, I'll leave that video there. Wasn't very much an exciting one this week. Bit of a rush together job of that kind of do sort of thing. As much as I can do with this kind of weather. I will say I'm kind of like a week ahead. And as you've noticed, I've got the audio is a lot better. So I've got the adapter mic, the adapter, so I can plug the mic into that from the GoPro. But I will say that was £52. Oh, £52. I paid £200 for the GoPro, which is a Hero 6 Black, like 4 years ago. So, at least that little adapter will work in a newer one if I do get a newer one. But yeah, anyway, I'll leave that there. I'm gonna go get packed up now, and I'm gonna have some food and maybe have a couple of beers. Maybe we can get the whiskey out, because let's face it, why not? I'm still probably here for the next couple of days. But I'll wrap that video up there, and I'll see you guys next week when hopefully I'll be in Devon and have some seaside footage. It might be raining, it might be horrible weather, but hey, seaside. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Ta-da.